Alright guys, so we had hot topics earlier, but now we are touching on two topics that are making the rounds online with somewhat mixed reactions. The first has to do with a Muslim student who was disqualified from a race for wearing her hijab. The other is that Kanye West still wants to be president. So let's start with the first story.
But I never knew him did want to be president in the
first
first place.
No, you know. All right, so let's start with the Muslim student. What's the crux of that story?
Well, apparently, she didn't get, it says a waiver. She said that her coach apologized and said he had not applied for a waiver that would have allowed her to participate in the hijab at the district level meet, where officials were known to be sticklers for the rules. The headscarf is considered a uniform violation, which I don't understand.
So apparently, there was another young lady who was going to run this race, who there was some violation with her shorts. So they told her before the race, and she had an opportunity to change. They never said anything to this young lady until she done run her personal best.
Yep.
And just so she was disqualified.
And then she said she had been wearing it and performing, or she said she played 3 high school sports since she began wearing a hijab in 2016. But it wasn't until this final one, after her 7th cross-country race of the season, that she learned that she wasn't allowed to run in a headscarf without special permission. Her name is Noor Alexandra Abukaram. She says, we just found out we were going to make regionals and we were ecstatic, my whole team. So we went over to check our placing. I went out there, they put the papers up, but my name wasn't there. She says, I was totally humiliated. I felt like a clown. I'm running this race and I have been disqualified. And she says, everyone knows except she.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
And she's been quoted as saying, it's not because they're looking out for my safety or because they're concerned that I have an advantage, because I definitely don't have an advantage wearing my hijab. I think it's discriminatory against my religion, she said. Apparently her coach has since applied for the religious waiver for her to run in her hijab come regionals that are coming up. Something tells me though that we haven't heard the end of this story.
Yeah, and it seemed like they didn't disqualify her for wearing it, them disqualify her for not asking to wear it, which don't make no sense to me.
But if there were a violation, just like they did with the other student before the other race, they could have told her, so she could have made a decision. I mean, I don't think she would have removed her hijab because they really don't.
I really just think.
But still, at least give her the opportunity firsthand or beforehand of knowing what was going on. Anyway, Mr. West now.
But I never knew him did want to be president.
So now we know.
President of what, by the way? The United States?
Yes.
The whole country, or just him house, or a state? Or...
Apparently, all of it.
And Kim Kardashian would be the first lady?
Apparently.
We'll see him on the great Sir Donald there, you know. What time that him phone say? 12 what?
I don't know. Do you remember when he went to visit him in the... Anyway, he says he's going to be president of the U.S. one day.
Well, to be fair, if Donald Trump win, me kind of feel anybody can end up being president of the United States. So I'd be good at run.
Well, he had previously announced plans to run for president in America's upcoming 2020 election. And whilst those plans have not come to fruition, he's hinted that a political career is still on his agenda, saying that there will be a time when he is president of the United States. Okay, Kanye.
All right, so I was asking people to fast during the album. I was asking people to, and he said, this is going to be radical, what I'm about to say. There are times where I was asking people to not have premarital sex while they were working on the album. Seriously, there are times where I was, there are times where I went to people who were working on other projects and said, could you just work and focus on this? I thought if we could all focus and fast. I mean, it's known when people pray together, families that pray together stay together. When people pray together and fast together, power is increased. I feel the same little boat where them put Sir Donald, them to just put Kanye, make them sit down and talk over things.
They've spoken, clearly.
Yeah, but them need to talk again in some little
Well, his
remote
album
way.
is out now. It came out last week, so I guess he was talking about the process.
This is a
but
serious question.
He says he's going to run.
This is a serious question because you know me already. He's good as an artist, entertainer.
Oh, he's talented.
Like in
He's
better than the
usually
rest
the
of,
most
the rest of
talented.
them people where we hear about Drake and all kind of people, in better than them people.
I guess
And P.
it's
Diddy and all them people.
it's a matter of your preference,
I'm
but
asking.
he's
I'm
talented.
serious.
Him
If
talented
I hear a
man.
Kanye West song, I would know it. I don't know any of his songs. Maybe
You
I
have
know
a style too, but,
No, but I'm saying, so I'm better than P. Diddy and...
depends on who you ask, Nev.
What do you mean him not about better than?
It's not about it. Better than is a qualitative thing. It depends on how you feel about a
You
particular
say both
person.
can run bit faster than me?
It's not a, but that's definitive.
That's right,
yeah?
right.
That's
You know that
timing.
eh?
No, but if you run 958 and you run 1536, then clearly he's better.
You know that me I say?
Yeah, but taste is qualitative. That is definitive. You can time that. That's a definitive thing. This is subjective. But he's good.
Only like correct me and thing, no? It make you
not
feel
co-
good. Only make you feel good.
Jesus is king.
This is
Just
Kanye
remember
West.
that.
What? Yes.
Jesus is king. Please.
That is not, that is... No, don't play that one. Them say don't play that one. Apparently something good will jump out and make them lock up the whole away. So
Then
don't
better
play
just
that
find the
one.
clean version. Are
Well,
we
that's
saying
probably-
bye? Are we
That's probably
breaking?
why I don't know him, because if you have to have...
Jesus.
If you have to take, hold on, I'm not breaking, go anywhere. I have something to tell the people. Am I not going to tell the people right now? Hold on. So I have a happy birthday. This is happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Elliston. And it's coming from Vined. Everett? Come in here work with me. You know. I need to tell you a story where I go on nice studio a while ago when it was the year still. So that's one. I'm going to take it down now. And I've gone to another one that I just get a while ago.
Another.
Happy
goodies?
birthday to Miss Derry. And it says from all her children. Here's Miss Derry. And with the Gleaner sign. Miss Derry, I feel you was coming to a function that we had. Or you were
She was at the Arja Gleaner Awards last week.
There
week
you
before.
Go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
You sure?
I think so.
Okay. So you're going to flank to break?
We done?
You're going to flank to break?
All right. All right, we'll get a break and come back with them go.